most of the time they train your person you and say be say ade aye no Nyankopon edinsa assign as yes Nyankopon can say ebedi ya when Jesus says yes nobody can say no onya can we pe but the other woman so say answer no obeka yes no ono obi ankotena se nko discuss ono obi ababa obi bo no nyemo se Nyankopon ka so obi hira wa ono obi a any meeting ye oni obi ani konwasie ono ka no waka nti onya ka we a de obi dwen ye ono na dwen irente said de na dwen ye no sa na dwen ye no eno no onu ni so control ono entitled to the obedwen but the Nyankopon aye no ana say waka no eno na ebebem me di kwako usoje pato high original tv MPENSENMPENSENMU efano eni free adwenepa morning show no emu ana abepi free sabre kopim se bebo nondu na ene yani honorable Samuel Ayepe and afi Daniel Kosia Shaman pacho omienu nyina ye former members of parliament honorable Ayepe oko yesu anu a kan ono na no ye member of parliament say osan apre asaba beginumbio agina aye mpasu aso no anase constituency na anamuna akwa and said no ye more parliament no so oko eastern region so a era alan Kojo Chamanting the campaign no ono na oye manager MPP ni mapapa obani akwaba
ye nemu ne
ono mu boko de
me adom boko
me wa che
ami ho mamidi kanchi a wati fo ano pay original tv amanfo tv pa mabahayi course bibiri benya
oh said that dey no tie no
ti mo gusu mo modern you are improving faster very fast it's a polar man them watching the campo enche me cha beni me bubu ha
dey Nyankopon
mo yire mo ho
Nyankopon
there to say be am chair president na na do dan kwaku fado and na pamfo na MPP fu mpanfo nyina ni titiru pa ne yewura ala no Kojo Chiramatin na no market women me a eton ado market ya hima ewo mu no e kan bo mu Accra Nukumasi Kabomu Ebankran MPP party office was alarm down ekopeki ura ala Kojo Chiramatin nomination forms emano yefiase endorsement I be endorse forms ni ekoso den ye ofutu ye menyina ase che no ura ala Kojo Chiramatin the next to lead ebeba na waba beye ene yanga madum nti yeta ba TV so amanfo ni yanganimu no enim yanganimu no wote Come na window no ofema obitumi e ma fa Chiramatin aba ya ntu one na you receive on the street of Ghana every day no enya asem ketwa ma fa Lancashire ma aba na ya ntu ma fa Lancashire ma aba na ya ntu ti je dey say sani Ghana for dodo na agena atom no sana delegates no so the Ghanaians and they are among the populace nti e ade a won go population mu no won behwe na yade ora ala Kojo Chiramatin ba yensu anu so ye hu yi ma minchia o minchia mpehina wa yensu anu nyina o ba yensu anu ye 27 electoral areas nti mafiase ene delegates ne wo all the various electoral areas na ekasa the rounds in fact ekoyi pa na me adom out of 27 no but me 23 electoral areas shia mu nyina ansana bokwa isi be contest election na e so usu we hu hwa kakra so so ho hwe na hu se no ade amekwa akoye medi nkunim anase medi nkubu masom wonpen ene we se men samra won ka se men samra ya ye nipa wona ma bontin a wa ipe ya hwe no mu wa ipe sambro but nipa na kwa akoto aba akoyi wu no I say uko seku o permission na hu se am pase ni ankofo kan wa bontin no sa na tia nti be se bosome na wotwe abien ni mehia all the constituency executives mehia all the 27 electoral coordinators afei mehia polling station delegates na were various electoral areas no na aka 4 mehia 23 aka 4 na me ni 27 ni nyina ehia na me admo china mehia kwa Anta electoral area it's about 4 polling stations or so biwia na maba behia kwa Anta 3 so 15 delegates coordinator na ka ho 16 biwia maba oton ase ekita 5 police stations and also Kaboma 25 coordinator count 26 ntimba be share omu nyina eye ochina na fe mi wi a mako governor krom agbeja amponsan hene wonso makwa ko share omu wi a no ma ba ya akoko Kojo Fosu ampanso na once me share one na fe be wie na fe ye twen say 16th MPP be bue nomination force ma ko fa me forms na ma ko eye papa amanfo ni nyina se won anu ohun no wonim se sa na ade no etenen won a wato skirt and bra so ma independent candidate near 2600 votes na Milusu just by 241 votes na ne no boy be frame if you no papa ma wana na independent candidate ni fi o kasa kra no osu ofun no sa pe ye nu ye ho ye nyina na ye ta wachi bra delegates ni ye no won kasa won ko yu na bra beto anyuma pa na wo ye no so ye hu se MPsa na ba wa ye nso an nyina ona obo ho modern pa mu ye ne ya ma okwan no wan wie kasa me ye akwan an yesu kasa me ni nyina ye wie timinua
na what me say India or independent no so only in terms of no of MPP mu na call
and that's another question on kasa na he wasn't threat himself but the former DC you know any boys bia na omo MPP fo na ekotudi na echi okay inti onu yankasa anye issue the issues about won a wokodi na echi no inti sa afo no makohia won e wa enuma papam I have the videos here between the achiro won ampo no omo yes me mehia won na omo nu won inti omo organize day bi na mekohia won na me no mo kasae the won hye me boss in fact won wokodi sa abrant na echi that's ayensu ya no 2008 make election there was an independent candidate had made no impact 2012 there was an independent candidate 2016 look at no a journalist oh yes strong MPP our chance on went to make impact were a parliamentary correspondent for a particular news media house or parliament on went to making oyini ba na oyi crowd no bia nim na onye MPP we less expected so bit matching sa vote ba ye hu say MPP fu na ekodi na echi no ye mu chei na fa bi ekodi na echi na course so iri na ti sa afu na o mu kodi na echi ya atwon back akasa afu ye ni candidate na akasa be kasa ba ansana betu ni candidate na akasa no I see I promise na wie na yen hu yen candidate then you engage him even if he's interested to come again and you engage him then we'll take it from there. Coincidence
well it's quite a story but unse to say now kanu nipa de oni omusan a tambia omunya nyina so a ebema omo se oni hobi ona onya nyina so a bema omunya nyina so de fewa eyade a eyade papa ntine se de adwuma che nipa nsa o se o ya onya wadwen se de asede o ye de a please you be o ye de abowa kasa kwan de ato ho ntina ma de ye kan nyina wanya bia otimi e kan nyasa nkane adane asem foforo yewura kano Ofori Atta ese ye kwan na ye nam so a ye pese ye de ye je ho free esika sem atoba ha no ye de entem ye ne nam ye ani ye de ebe free mu ye timi say aya ma ye hope but ya na ibusa ye ho say enti anamon ben na ye tu a te say dem kan ebetim dia ye nyina so na ye de akasese na ban ne ye enti yenso so yemfa ahohare enni na chi ne nyina ye nko ne nkodru bo cha asase so
na minchi a owura kano Ofori Atta finance minister and pay why edumaten on the president the intina make asa na ye pe IMF international crisis by economy ni say ya ye nyina ye di abobo ya ye pe support no ye hu say eye president na ado dan kwakufado ekohia Palace Club ewo Europe France and won tin komo say won tiase na e ka ye de won wonya hu biribi mayen na ema IMF ntumi mayen bail out no okoy enye wankop mpem baako mpem bibiri ema ampa Palace Club ni jitom suspend payment of some of the debts nkramen sa kan okra ne say ana mate ne say debt bi ho krompa they are prepared to cancel it e bi so one person almost suspend na yetumi nya kwan na inframa fa yan ho kakra ana finance minister so eko China about 2 or 3 occasions and Chinese for ye do mo kan China ban no ko shiai eko kasai e ma won so o ma jatum ayoro ho sema wo ni say emra na sa nipa banu president and the finance minister egusu a wosre epachew ekasa negotiate ana what you adwene sene be ya ye betumi na ye hu ahan ye na IMF bailout aba including domestic debt exchange finance minister ni team call rounds any amafo kasa nyina no na nipa bi nso enenam inspect 3 classroom block wa yensu ano with a convoy won ntu hu na mom bia yesre safo no yantwe na se economy yakọ IMF won amejina on get some economic measures na won no mama economy na jana na nso yenu adwuma so na president and finance minister eni enim saa mere na ye wa team ye hia saa moa no ni enim ne abinum nso won ama wa inspect 3 classroom block ni ade nti yanhwe ni na ochena bi yankodan ya no ankoka se ye ne ya na economy na jana na nso na asema woken eyampa se wo hwe anamonga president ene finance minister etu na enidaso ho Ghana ha emiri bia ye beko IMF no ye ba outa uhu se ema economy ni tumi gina bran nemo your frugboni frɛ word bi say sustainability kwa ye be fa so ya sa economy na egina ne nanso no ye betumi sustain ye betumi egina sa for a long time ye ntumi nya sa ntube na asan age agu na o se san ko IMF nti ya ko be 17 times mempa bonde say eyi de ebe na etwato ebe de na atumi aye na etwato with the finance minister about 9 or 10 conditions in the doors but one mama yen about 9 or 10 be never said yeah but modern see be so kopem say yeah be the next review ni ye failures Ghana can na o say one mama $600 million yet me pass the review now be say additional $600 million e ma $1.2 billion na yet me akwa another review but finance minister small can say ono kra de anya say sika na e ba no na odwene ho kese na momuno see you to meet the conditions no so within internally ebeboa yen make a lot of savings ebeboa yen ema enuoma bi a na ye ya ema ye economy ni ntumi nya na nso no ye betumi atwe yen ho afi ho ni titiru pa na se bi a bosia bo bebrebe a na ye bosia chena ne akobo bosia ha ye cut yen expenditure and you make expenditure menka consumable expenditure what Jubilee House na government ni mu na momuno developmental projects ni bi o ha ye carton is so big enti na ye here ska bebere di akoshem say ye reduce ni ye ne kakra ebeba ye budget deficit ni ade nyina drop na yatumi amanage economy ni eno na finance minister say ye yere ye ho e wasa akwan no so ye ebeboa ye eno na ode na ani ato so say ye omode si be di sa ahye no so ye di sa ahye no so it means economy no be san agyan na so bi na to so ye bien na no kasa okan si say sa Palace Club, China, and the domestic debt exchange. See, managing ye na Bosha, Omada Mayeni, with this year, a baby save $10.5 billion. So, what is happening now? It is at $10.5 billion, it's also $3 billion. And then, yes, I can't F baby, but scale Sanka, you suspend the Amayan, and I am to Yakra. And then you know, $10.5 billion. And then, Matt say, next week you kwako to school feeding for arrest be an akem and you to me I didn't know the yen scare kwako to because kebi or sanke the service year debt near that and says getting and it within 6 years no you ba preserve about $10.5 billion na sanka ye ko tua ni pe bi e do nka ma suspend am yen obetwam e bi ya restructure no sani ebe kan bro fu mu no internet says $10.5 billion e be bank kakra for 6 years e bi na aba sisi ya wa idea won kaya etua energy sector no ya de ka hopa ama World Bank aba appointing do sobo kese abama former president His Excellency John Mahama na ama mu boni a oye nti a ema ene energy sector kakakaka sa abada wasema World Bank kan say sa pradum so ba no power producers agreement bi a former president Mahama ene na mamu bone na nipo no bu o manga won amu niye na ode ha ba no na omu ko negotiation omu ko no omu anya de ti ama too expensive e de ka abeja o man ama ne o man ye boka bebiri anse na yatumi maintain ye empower yi wa anya sanso na dum so esen aba ye nim implications dum so ba how a e de bebro man nti ye guso den ye guso ka ho asa no na World Bank so sa previous government na anya de kura Sane say we dey compare other African countries, Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, our gauges our power purchasing agreement. They too expensive.
On that, your debt unsustainability, no. Partly,
and yes, partly we about 60% is because of the power agreement.
But you said,
how can you go into two way? Now me fan say ukrom, and now we busuemu. We here machine be the akoye adwuma generator. Na ya kwa machine na besi wa. We go understand agreement say machine me use you busu metu amaka.
Take or
pay. You see, take or pay. Ubaka so be a machine the mo fan be stand by my you use ya na etu aka. Ya use so ya etu aka. Nti agreement omo kwa na de na enye bebi o so awutwam a deadment debt nti ne ye buy power 2017 ne ye twam ebeye no ye twam kaisa na mo parliament we de bebi buy e reverse no ebi o so ya ba bia ya processes na kodu no
but omo so twam a obetu deadment debt binum mo ha mo so mo ba mo be extend agreement.
Yes, because agreement no ho.
Nti say why negotiation ankoyi. Nti oba na ba extend the agreement na. How did you do
it? It depend negotiation on the year no. Who say what they would down rent here. Who state say say we be extension say be high down for 2 years. Which assessments every 6 months will be to ya. Into 2 years agreement ni be a renewal. Be renewal. There are certain clauses be a Emma want to me ba fem and I want to me caution. That clause was be to mama ba fem, be to mama wa caution in terms of pricing or rates are be no. Into it depends how the agreement ni be.
But if it is not binding on you, set down na chin higher. Okwa you can agreement no. Betimi asan there at all. It is not binding on because me to give and you to offer.
For instance, so the down go high now they high for 2 years. I just say no the 6 months advance. Na 6 months need ya. Say nipa no agreement no on form ya. E be dem pass obetuma ke say father money because we are renting now for 2 years. Only say the law will not permit you to take 2 years advance. To 2 year advance no in every 6 months. It is it depends how.
But if you have an option
some option you can
table ni na de to say we cutthroat me pese meto so one nye ni say
if there's a provision if there's a provision in that agreement why not
no say, but I'm not talking about this that part the agreement you know wo extension no in binding on you wo na your friend is saying
certain agreement extension and binding but when you want to withdraw you pay a penalty. It's normally no share penalty now no share the cost no. That's
no, that is when the agreement in Yanson ya now withdraw or pull out of it.
It sounds so here. You see,
you are talking about we are talking about the whole buy or be extended.
Now make can say extension it depends on the clauses in the you know. What am I gonna say? If you are say extend there's a clause some so extend I'll be film. If you want so ni panel the machines if Turkey. We best install machines no ha. Extension need you have to continue. Though Edu, it's new for renewal.
Okay, to be an initial agreement in say Fabra, yeah, 6 months, but you bet me extend it.
So
based on the previous
agreement. When the extension be, you pay this penalty, then I'll draw my machines. Don't let us take it at an ordinary land rent in the example. But we are talking about company. They say ordinary equipment if baby are best established wa can we say machines need be create buy no any new machines so machines are na ya adwuma wo baby no ma agreement no dey aba e be one so a new and build ya we dey aba into oba it comes with cost into so on we sign 5 years now 5 years now so na e be okay just every 1 year bia no we go into the agreement and sign it depend on the clause lawyers
that is very true but sometimes you say the reason why we change government say ebinom take decisions abeboa or mine and when you come now say oh yeah renegotiation we expect ebianka won so be diligent enough to use to develop some skills yeah or they be better negotiation than the previous one.
When we came to power in 2017 now yes item na 3 airport na NDC akwaji loan omo the young airport tax and akwaji loan at the rate of 32% per annum nti yaba na say loan na ya the tax you tua risk factor very low aban amao we are the loan ye fe no
collateral.
States, no.
Sovereignty. You can't say, Mahu, friends, government sovereignty.
Yes, state sovereignty, I loan. Now, yet the amount, I don't know, I guarantee says a loan. Ghana Airport and Chiakra, government of Ghana are committing who's will be here. So when you have sovereign guarantee now, that's the name. When you have sovereign guarantee now, Emma. The risk factor near low. Interest near kakrebi. With sovereign guarantee, and you are going for 32%. A commercial loan now, private individual corporate loan. Acquire the Democrat. I bet saying I want to. If you see no, my brother, is true. Contract and I start here, Juma. Money disbursement here. If you are not prepared to renegotiate, take your loan. We'll go and take a loan from Elsewhere and pay the contractor. That is a situation. A contractor, financial. Producer and also your disbursement be normal financial support. Quickly they came down, we sat down. Could you believe say you move I don't know from 32 to 18%?
Okay, so that is why the way you me one.
We are talking about doom so. And now we are talking about even say we can say we for machines to bring in new machines, you know, it takes some time. And if you don't take time, we are going to experience doing so for a certain period of time. It's in here, I can't say, well. And now we also agreement in purchasing home. Well, you rent to purchase. Into Oshesika, what they are renting, as if you are quite collateral. There is a collateral down here which you are rent. By rent, you have a certain percentage of your rent go to pay for the Dana with you. It will be 60 years, I have a pension. What you are done with 30 years. Savings are over 30 years. It means you are done a cannabis or personal property. Sana, purchasing agreement, rent to own processes. It is our rent to own processes. So, one should you now say, oh, nobody had a farm machine got previous government nonsense in the year. One should you are going to lose the opportunity to own the generators in some near future. I'm not saying, say, take it or leave it, and I'm here to say, and I can say, a skill to be able to beat it down. I say, nipa kasa te said the way mutimi koye enwa adwuma. We say you the force net to once because no why disbursement and a different ball game together you even end up paying penalty. But we no contract na year adwuma but no ontua one cedi ma contract and we in a period I need to change bank. Okay. And as a borrower a lender no. Now your opportunity to change the lender. The cat is well, so when you prepare so they will read him from there, then we change the lender. Into these are some of the issues. But
there's one other thing I'm a person sharing some kind of government beat me at first because anytime over say better developmental projects, we say manage or budget deficits, which means that the sikan can spend you would need to rally the people around you to manage their expectations.
Yeah, remember, because of my experience in roads and transport, let me tell you what the Ministry of Roads is trying to do. They've made the contractors, we share contractors in once. Now, I can say finance ministry, government, president, and the finance minister, this is the process. When we say, brand you was space, the mark contract, see the contract is capped at 6.5 billion Ghana cedis. 6.5 billion Ghana cedis. So what you are saying, you contractors and back some you scale because contractors will provide just 20% of the contract until so we have more money. So what they are trying to do now, they say contractor amount 110 kilometer road 10 kilometers na year be 40 million Ghana cedis. Look, now we don't have money. What length have we done so far in terms of say west? It be a win but first 5 kilometers and why it drains. Why coverts? I can so feeling. My brother, don't go again. We contract in Yama with 10. You see, Yama 5 kilometers. If I could do have my 40 million, we are going to pay you 20 million. We first 10 million certificate of raising. It covers the 5 kilometers. TJ, Yama 5 kilometers. Abanga save 20 million over there. Within the 10-kilometer stretching. Why a Juma was singing why a drains, why a culverts, until also Gukota. Okay, yeah, the last 5 to 10 kilometers, yeah, regraveling instead of putting asphalt or bitumen on it. Yeah, regraveling, so the gravel is not level, no way down 0 to 5. 0 to 5, no the quota.
Until I can't be how I'm so I will draw over her night to say. baby I obedru termina akofom kakra no no nye contractor na abandon negotiation.
No. That negotiation will be and start your face on the drawing board.
Okay.
It took also contractor by no I said the payment number we bring certificate you to an account abandon for now. As we make a negotiation a fair equal between government and the contractors. So move here, this is what is going to happen. Into so we are scope you find the scope of work. They vary the scope of work to reduce the burden on government. Now government we are yes, 5 kilometers na can influence them. But we na bang sky, we no na bang sky. Yeah, extending the additional 5 kilometers. It's because they are buying to track and reduce expenditure. Expenditure on construction, the typical example is what I've given to you. Internet say on the road sector and your road roads baby
why do you think sir because the whole kind it makes a lot of sense et say no ukun oyere te ho na say o chere say baby ayeduri yentimi nya ne ma te say de kan ne ye no enti yentete ne ma so
say bia wo no ba mawo abofana ko do university say you have to pay more because all secondary school senior high school they free say you are paying more when you to meet na say you cry no e ane anu aduan we ye do ye san ke ko change ye dem nkunya let's hold on.
Why do you think that is mostly easier to do than buying no yani no edil because most of these things is because genuinely be a sikanu ni ho but instead of buying so be can kire say cool down. President Kufuor so bite the bullet. On the channel, tighten your belt. You soon the announcement so no. Udu anibu and there may be a air koswa. There is hope say be a BBC on them, but it becomes difficult these days. Say nipano betiasie. Is it because sometimes you know bo hanyese say ya obi we say so. You will not tell us. You will still create the impression say a year of roots. And then our expectations will be like, trying roots.
We are making it's negotiation ongoing between the contractors and the Minister of Roads. Minister of Roads, I said, IMF agreement is approval from the staff approval. The staff, the ministry, yes, approved. But I was a government.
When the entire maybe church or no was I we see no. We say we know time na ya adwin say or my ya adwin so ya roots. We knew say obi be say what weather no ni ho. Fame kono any ho. But because say na aban what pepper or vim say I was say a roads because me am say roads ho a problem ho no chin meye na mama contractors adwuma hoping say menya sika
make us train
the whole can say yes say we are taking this decision because IMF for and she share no
and coming can say ka mention
okay
me no ka savity as me catch we see you per se you make savings Inti bra IMF ayen yan so yan hye bia ye wo fie no eno so ayen ma ye reduce as make savings inti bra na ye wo space na economy no international crisis in my economy is very good for us yeah you say ampa e betumi aye year of rules aye rules nyina because won sorry akeke enko award contract we kwa we means of payment. In the process, our contractors near Dumano, and as an international crisis by an affected country, affecting Yenskasam. In the Adriana would the Amna Uskasam, you know. That's a Uskasama say, I was a Chinchina, said Diana Mekosedi. In the Maya Awards, our contract year of rules 2020, year of 2019, year of rules 2020, in Iran. No economic crisis, we near a whom we are. The
World Bank of our country said debt, your debt on sustainability. Your friend is saying energy sector debt. It said you can bear 60% and
I don't know.
So we knew this before the crisis. Until no time
but crisis now crisis now man give it to me and give it to me.
No, but they would still have given rise to some other crisis.
Yes,
because we know not
crisis we are and the economy is stable and it doesn't matter the levels, we can still pay our debts. And only had also the probability as say, say, the economy in Yasana crisis in the bar, yes, na economy no ye de ka but the crisis na ma anka ye nka na ebetumetua.
But could we have to say from hindsight nka ebetimi aye adwin say knowing say that energy sector no take opinion and me say mo kan wasa mo kan chitama start even before we thought of IMF and even before COVID crano na say aban yi kan niema amaka amene NDC for bom so mo say ka amene mo a de ya na mo kan pa ne say mo makote say de o kan yi agofa ofidiaba say me use o me use o me tua ho ka ni nyina na mo kan kire which means that na mo nim say ka amene yen.
But you bet me a chia. Say cry na make one diaze. E ka no wo de ka. But wo hwe win ka meba adwuma wo ye wa akatua ada private work a wo ye e ka wo adwuma ho wo yire adwuma o ye ene ade a wo hwe books ma bet me tia. Wo de ka ba bet me tia. E na crisis aba. Wo adwuma na wo ye no wo ye adwuma wo original TV. Wo private company bia wo private company na shut down kwan egu. Wo yire adwuma na o ye say say COVID aba. Inti adwuma no ye ma o overtime e ma wunya some bonuses bi eno ye to overtime this about 8 hours a day inti wo ka no undumi ntua e ka me no na che se mra na nuoma nyina akoye ma wo no na wo de ka na wu tua no na che se na wunim se undumi ntua. That is where I want us to understand say sa mere no na ye de ka yes sa mere no na enuoma koye ma nga ye nim se ka ye de no ye betumi atua. But this is the situation now. This is the situation now. You bedu pempensu be hu say international crisis na affect ye nti. Sa aka no se ka se betumetu ya enye yie. Nti o se ko IMF na be besu ya asen. IMF besu ya asen nso nkire se IMF scan na aba no na nia ye gusu ya ye mra na ye ho nkire ye no na egusu ya ye. O se ka tin ye mani bia na me ma a typical example of what is happening in your road sector nkwa. What is happening in the road sector. Another example.
Because you remember, say, President State of the Nation address was it 2001. No, agenda 111. Once more, say you were over ambitious. What would they channel? We say hindsight give benefit of hindsight. What would they channel? Emma who said there are some things that you should unlearn. No man, I don't mean
we are over ambitious. He's saying, say, mera na no matter to ye my young ambitions near kese. In time of crisis near ban a hate year more.
No, but this one, he was, and I'm not saying that I'm saying it with no malice. They are trying to say, at a point in time, he realized, say, and there might be a and see a bayan. And that crisis now me who say yentumi nyeni nyina. He didn't say that.
No, that is exactly. No,
am a young.
That crisis now ma give it to me.
No, but
no, road constructions are my contract your man. Say crisis now
ma very well say
no ma ye nyina no say crisis now ma. I don't think
you know very well.
But crisis are yet not close in the whole country. Look, my example. Now me can
Ghana very well say nipa
Ghana airport company issue. Ghana airport company sky ekwaje no. At the point in time ne obia international flight udu Ghana how to have passenger bill to $5. The nipa number of passengers are never. You close to airport no close to 1 year. Into hifana abankwa ko first car. You nipa na ko pay bo so on sovereign guarantee you. It is a Ghana airport tax and my government must go and look for money and pay.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, can say.
I agree with that.
When say sika aban kwa ko tua contract sika what be sana mani nyina. It want to support some companies, organizations, government organizations, loans, look at even Cocoa Board.
I agree with you, but what I'm saying is that when you are dealing with NIPA, almost so any say we are transparent. No more doing edit the whole year.
The government was transparent because me say those contracts. Not everything was good for the government.
No man NIPA I know what I'm able to say. Even your dada brabo mukurano. A drew time be they remain hopes. They remain anticipations on them channel. Because sometimes they have say Bibi put to probate me you can do it also me for
but nobody was expecting
positive
how do you call it COVID to come.
That is true.
Even in the strong economy like America and UK crown it hits them right and the economy got shaky.
That is true, but what I'm saying is that say as a people who say because of unforeseen circumstances, cloth no, we should watch it before we cut the quota. time biano say at Renchem Asia will have some of these issues.
Government was very much aware.
So if you don't admit this, rallying the people around you will be difficult.
Government was very much aware. Say contractor yama yebetumi atua looking at inflows. Eduma we yebetumi aye looking at the inflows. And ebedu a point be a covered by kwaye bo modern president make a statement or say economy na ebetumi asisi. Na mo send nipa be we dey ntumi nya ni mfe owo bi nam. But yes covered ni end their pay and Russia Ukraine and also be affected we are saying and also buy. So you have to go for IMF bailout. And the yakko bailout ni also no. IMF obuayenga I say so yabuayen ho. Nti nneoma bi ana crisis bi ani ho. Na bra na economy ni ya yetumi ko market ko pe bo sia ye na ye se ye be ye no. Sa ne ama ne ye hwe se nia yetete so sa amiri ya ebeyeye. Let's sit down with contractors. Let's sit down with our suppliers.
Even if we will talk about COVID time no, ye internally generated your friends and revenue and confirm.
COVID time anya den.
Yeah, sika ni ejiti from internally. Yeah, sika ejiti.
But sika bi so an eba inflow. Ewa so we have to use the IGF to pay.
Yeah, the binum so cra chain. We got some money. Yeah, eba bi cra na ewo.
Eba na teacher for atena fie for 1 year.
According to
cars in adwuma. We close the country for almost 1 year.
According to audit, COVID-19 audit. You who say yeah, the Sikano IG say they fight COVID. Yeah, they move less than 30%. And yeah, they COVID the Juma. They are canning yeah, the Juma fufro.
And that's why one say Timami Church. Okay. Sikano buy from COVID. I must say 100% from COVID. Because COVID in the economic impact abroad men bia. It is can yadema would it be air fight COVID. Na ebi so be say no STC na the transport and rules here example STC omo international operations omo Nigeria Cote d'Ivoire Burkina Faso Togo any other we need to see close borders now omo and then they were losing 2 million Ghana cedis a week. Yeah, sure company ni big. Government gave them support. Metro Mass, you're close to Ghana. The whole Ghana can't be a move. Metro Mass move. Workers every month be a Metro Mass to Yawanka. What if you're on your Juma? Government ought to support. And when you covered Nurai at the time, a PPEs at the time. No. But COVID did the impact about this kind of woman. Say, na COVID is kind of ya first kind of master ya fan to PPEs and as ya fan entry on my yard COVID in so kind of so by say economic no and I'm see closing down the country I was say yeah this can be a support to the extent World Bank about pointing because the whole Africa or even the whole world Ghana after Saudi Arabia Ghana is the second country yet to manage a COVID and it's kasemi pa almost $60 million a bonus $60 million a year from what
so honorable the America they all continue to say the time I say and say time one year sika o ka say betimi anya free elsewhere yenya we were giving money to shore up shortfalls, economic shortfalls. Exactly. You were giving money to shore it up.
Yes.
One of them. Yes. Nobody has complained. Say Sikana enya to shore it up. Obian can say answer.
Obian can say one to say IMF boss. My many Bible and Timber can say I am a COVID near Ukraine one can be the economy in problem. One to say finance minister. And me as a communicator of the party. One to say me can say.
What we could have added. Senka ye betutu anamo ye wei no ma se ya adwen se betu no ntina me ka se wo sika wo ho a entre se ndi ni fu
even at transport
would ni fu because space wo ho
gross example amede ma we kra no utu anamo we ntu anamo we ni sika odi tu contractor na ka utu anamo we ntu anamo contractor na every site so now
because of over ambitiousness
over ambitious we were having the means the crisis has caused
you were anticipating government we haven't had means now. Yeah, budget and we anticipate. Because we were having that. Let's say we were any
parliamentary approval.
And I mean, say, okay, we were having the meantime. It is not factual because time be
budget. No, read budget now. Ebema usika every year be near the ministry.
So we anticipate. Budget is no, you know, say and now say
but income and expenditure. No, income and expenditure and they prepare budget. It won't mean such a we do no income expenditure into expected income plus the expected expenditure. Into be sika beba and sika be system no mu na de aye. Into aban e be sika obenya and sika be spend. And with this no na aban ache say meye project we. It is a crisis biba. That's a scan we expecting one sign.
Now you sika for free baby be show ni apa.
No be show all the projects. Oh, you can't even get money. Sika but sika yenya anko rules.
Sika ntina me ka say.
And
amount you tuning in our crisis period.
We 6
and amount you tuning in our crisis time.
Scanning man, can when you scan out.
And I say and amount you tuning in our crisis period. Say you to san amount no time and any crisis and Kenya.
Well, you no quite, you no quite. Near you can say. Yeah, you can say budget to her. You income, you expenditure. You who say you bet me a rose we they declare year of rules. You who say be we Anna crisis aba. Yes, crisis aba yenya support from outside. Support na yenya from outside. And to me answer who problems ni nyina. And to me into your contract is a bit Ukraine because emra wo scanner ba ne bia na wo de hwe ayara for covid aka won. We close country bia na wo de feeding nipa etifi amunko adwuma. Nurses bia na wo de be ma frontline workers are keep COVID-19. And no kan me fa say 40% 60% na kan. Company organizations are almost close down. Our workers tifi ayetu amaka including GES any other de nyina ho. It is sika no near eka ya sika na ntumi a mo ho ban to say road network construction of roads for na kasa akra no COVID it almost close down. Isi then na osan ko first gas and their support. There are certain sectors of the economy and we to say power sector, energy sector, whether you like it or not, power must flow. See energy people should even have any other. It is no many kabuma and the church said no, there were shortfalls. Into young pay IMF support. No IMF, am I in supporting? Am I in supporting who say no? Support no crab. Just say you to me a draw program by 6 years time. You be to me enya how to call it debt to GDP will be about 5.5% to GDP. That's exactly what we are trying to do. That is 55.5% to GDP. By then we
in how many years?
6 years.
In 6 years.
In 6 years. It's quite a first shall be do pension and it's about yes our debt restructured both internal and external. Quite a fashion say yes within our own 10 years be to me. Say yes out there and contract I had the amount. Yeah, trying to be to my who be near reduce scope of work.
Okay.
Near to make it a lot of results.
All right. I agree with you at some point, but then now me can say crisis eba na say utimi solve a friend saying uhunu say no e was say me hwe me niam bi because obi ni mo china asem sa dem we nyina ye de abube ye de atonnwom ye de obi ni mo china asem ti ye ntutu anamo yi enom ne ye de ade ne nyina no de me kan nyina ne say this is sabmre we yemfa nsua bibi because yenya benefit of hindsight yemfa nsua bibi say e china ansana presentation
I me catch you me start me catch you we this is the 16th or 17th time I
call IMF.
They be I call na economy na FFF na san agegu adenti. No maybe
because we don't learn.
No.
It is because we don't learn. Do IMF
aye na regulatory program. Now we person we guest in the kasa.
Honorable, the truth is that you have not been they are
listening to you.
No cry what say. The entire yakwa IMF akwa bio ni say you free IMF
invite him about program
that be now go kan asem na
mama no si mama si atie me se mama no si na se wo a we host
nya wo ngwa na
se mama no si na me host no correct
mama kan say
na wo question
bi I say ni say the entire IMF ye koba da bi esankom bio no and say lessons that we learn at time wa ye wo IMF niam aye no ye wi ani ejagu sa na ye
na who doesn't know so mama no see
this say dey no dey ne wa no see say why invite me na do kan sem na
mama no see anka say ma wo kan gura won kan what I'm trying to say ni say na enti aye kwaare asen abachi ni say eno ma IMF e hyeyen e ma ye no si ye fi IMF ni mu pia we don't continue doing it that is the point that is your problem mama no see man see yan kan okay me abotre pa ba mama no see we invite me mama no see mama nka sara mama no see abehu say question bi kwa we bisa no anta won bisa Once we can baby I would quack see a while and
mama say we are
why you invite me on program? I mean, Casa, because we are
nobody invite why interested the Obeka be I am funny who
climate. See me, that's one fact. Some man who see ya, because some man who see ya. No, what can say, what can say. Now, me for say, but me Casa man is now so much. Etief no one time say one say wo so mesuri baby a wo pese wo kire na ho na nka me ko
nti akoduru ho
exactly nti anya abotrare
I will tell you me na ehia bi honorable Daniel Kozia Shaba bibi a go ko
na tiren my fair you under Kufado administration skin change under the Kufado administration my fair
na no amikodo mi banja zina na do andi mechi o na do dawro wa de
skin ya na da so
pa o shirt ni
otumu se
adom ni ahwe ye
sa
aka na do nkwan de nka bia
ba wa che na say o ta ye sa
ente akwa say asempa tre no o si mo Christopher wo efie ha no na say no akra no yetumi jibi na baby no susu say
and that makes my work difficult for me.
Yes,
the reason is that I am supposed to be playing the devil's advocate. To appreciate obi to start a pay I no be konda bia
ndi I don't na be rura ha no o ka sem bia ma nka SSN trade so nya sika wodi no fu say na ye tuta afraba no na jire na obre wodi no fu yo ofanyi ma bedro etifo my late kakramu fanche me chia obia na me nua soso me chia bibia bokode campaign no design
ekoyi pa I
shall return
yes
finance minister say the economic crisis and recovery ye tiapo afrim ye recovery no ebe ye ntem if you say until no home common and ye dine ye hwe anamon na me bisa say anamon ben na aban etu a etimi hye bo ese ye ebe ye ntem ana na obobo anamon binom so enema binom a hye bi aban eye empuntuduma binom a na ye ya say ye hwe kwan ebetimi afa so any contractor for ebedi nkomo na ehunu ni say for now ye ntimi nkọ ne say de kane ye call no because ya dwen po a na ye wo no niam a na ani da so no sesan abam entino ye ntimi nkọ ne say de kane na ye call no nti nkomo no mu a san kra kopie say na me so mi kobusa say oh na say ye kan covid ho niam bi no mu lessons bi wo ho so ayen so ye nsu na o se da bi esu but na ye nimu say ye benye ska entin ye tu anamo bi no ma ye tu anamo na so na say covid ye nye ska ana o chire mu say sika no bi wo ho a ba bi a ye de koe no ebinom enye adwuma so na ye de atu omoka covid obi yare seven previous na ye de atu na duro eka your friend say contractor e krampo a obekọ no kra waje adwuma ntinya de suspending enso so cost ho a lot of issues ana ya bobo so ade ababeduro ha nti oba ya baby ya bona kuduru
yo openyi me da wase say finance minister fufura na dada na
de ho na anu a
ayen kransha asem na oka ba nka ayese egbamu sa ebabu aye nyina eje say Ghana yeti ha enyo bia na obeye finance minister enye nipa ni nyina na ebeye president enu ntin se yedidibie bi mawa ne mfaso ni se midimi sampim wala na nsu afro na manya bia no mindimi na sifom gima na nya mihwe kakra no na manya eche se nye nyina na ebeye minister yentia meka se enkranchance no se on se na nado ni no fa so ma da ya che den na nado ka che o si se kan Ofori Atta klichi IMF deal a obeko wa nglinchi onipa wa klichi IMF deal no
well he said he will consider it
no
let her bab on to be o phone so pa betimi akan I say after IMF friend no omo request no buy and he will consider it. Considering it does not necessarily mean
that na wabeka chose wa consider na one consider because the MPs are still calling that uncle. uncle. You say, Papa, we know, or the Bible, Adada, yes, Manako, or how can sim. In this, or see, obey Penny Ghana in a shortest possible time. Niente a met me a gina didn't say, why yiri a man for a jomosika. Edi abegu a buying for tomb. They get you right. The individual bondholders, the banks, say crano, haircut no crano, almost a unicizers no baby, almost a debeko. So in a situation where you don't work yourself, pay your programs, and looking at gestation period of your policy for you to get the expected revenue. Ako is a uyiri ni pagini sika. So catch me so very sika ni chena say e no kre. E yiri mu de say uyiro bia gini sika e no 5 minutes na wanya. But how to solve those people's problem? Say uyiro ma jo musika. Omudi apini. Omu piketi. Amanfo nya sika nto adro de e fa ken Ofori Atta. That is the thin line of the problem we have. He could do everything. Because it is not small thing amount for a kum in terms of an from the government, the investment of manya. People are going through pain. Into the crunch, oh, you better any economy no run, you better any economy. But if you're a real political analyst and then a monitor of a political calendar, he is not a frontline politician. I don't wish Ghana do, but or can crunchasem keke.
But I'm crunchasem no crisis about. We have agreed. Peter said that management program, that friends,
domestic
exchange,
debt,
debt exchange program. Or they told her over 80% of Ghanaians subscribed to the plans or they go on. And that is what we are going on. What you are explaining, sir, a Jim Crawford Sikano, say, we all agreed, say, ya call crisis. Quite a bit fast, so I bit me a bois, and say, why a doka, ya train so, ya train cano so. Or more can call drunk Crawford, ya cobo mobus in our bontin cry. Oh, and say, ya train, ya cano, etiaso. Said ye be ya sika ye benya ye de betwa ye ho na aniama bi no ma kan ne ye betwitwa so ntino sa kwan ne nam so ntia no na be me afiri mu ntem
obenyi e kwan
crisis no so ye ne de ko ba e covid ni Ukraine war
e kwan ya ken Ofori Atta faso is it the normal or a new normal minister
COVID was not a normal
no.
COVID was not a normal. So
when you are elected
by all means,
into office, you are not there for what? Enjoyment. If you are elected into an office, you are not there for an enjoyment. Number one thing, SSA say, I am to solve problems. Leaders are elected to solve problems. And your preparedness, send our boy who say, that is what makes you a leader. COVID has some, Russia some way. Mahama time, what is almost wale for Nanu Musamanasa or Lake Montina problem, Mahama problem. It is a national problem in some way. You need the generating capacity. So that one was a Senkai Wale phone and Bole, sorry, not Wale, sorry. Bole phone and Numunsona. Then you say that it is Mahama generated problem. The problem has been existing.
In solving the problem we create a crano, a can't be crying over be away. In solving sa in suit at Renchem more time. Quite more fast to solve the problem. And a more mutu and a car at the brain. A can't be near what baby.
Because we are not the person who said that is not here. I just say, as someone said, at a menu at time, yenya sa problem no was the World Bank there to help us. Time yenya sa to enchema generating capacity, saying solve industrial problems for employment. No, IMF say no man. Time Mahama nya sa problems no ye heritage fund e wo ho no ya kofa na. These are the issues we should be interrogating. Now time COVID buy no sika sen na ye jinye. Senka Mahama nya that type of soft loan of about $3 billion. Don't you think that even the IMF and the World Bank, Bank of Ghana, they will be participants in this? I don't discredit his statement, but they are also part of the problem. And yes, Onubebo tire, because I don't want to criticize him. That is what.
Are you criticizing them because we will solve a problem? No? Want to me and take steps a bit to me and future problem in man.
Me wa parliament. Me wa parliament as sana COVID by. IMF sorry nema special drawing rights to nations because COVID aba. Okay, the time I work problem na IMF ne ho. Yanka say your problem. Among for omuni representatives were krumha. Do you think COVID? Okay, let us take ourselves out of that. Let's come to.
Do you think it's COVID? It's very, very quality argument, but I'm asking you questions so that. Do you think it's COVID now? Would be to doom so, because COVID affected the whole world, affecting the parts who are some to crown or copen or busia unya. We there wow oh cobe be a cope busia ubetimianya because be at the overcon on the whole in high no. But COVID there be a fabia. The friend said doom so was not a global problem.
Any we are seeing for any na kodilo. That is what you should also know. But those leaders are they not elected to lead their people? Not every nation went. If you've been kokra, Oman fan since you say, oh, COVID na bantino mudisikan, omudi nyansan energy kakra. Send your bit to me. That is also part of governance. And yes, say, almost Bible say, ye be a quine yina edimau, where we are saying, but ye near money yina ne we are seeing a yemau. Because whatever you do as a leader, as a social say, hey, sika we are ye di mami neno, or china metia, ne kudu se metia, emenya tia die. That is what our leaders didn't do. And nothing a cannot be boy so. Even 2019, COVID in Yamba, IMF and our World Bank bought a bank of course who Bob he did.
Okay.
He did. So before that time, now Omukita loan by I think is around $7 billion.
Maybe World Bank was also looking at a car in a bid to solve doom so. They took those things into consideration.
They left the whole thing. Listen, I'm asking whether they were not there to advise.
In Ghana,
no. What he said, one can say, listen to Pierre report. I believe him. Because Ofori Atta we are so I believe him. So I will not discredit him today. Or see, anyway, that is part about that is the way they see it. But were they not to also guide us when we are here?
To be frank with you and to the platform, I mean, for the sake of the platform.
Yeah.
Oka Ofori Atta area yesika too strong.
Okay. Ode mami sisanu. Say na ebe.
Because obi 10 million.
Oka say. Ofori Atta no. Sika odima no 430 no. Ehun kunta no obu 130 no 300 million no. Wenhunu yante. Ebe sin na so no. Yenya hu sa sika no. So I will not discredit him. Near me can say when you are elected, the problem are you won then. The problem are you won then. It is not because COVID and I to mintia. If a government came out with a policy, a program, 1D, 1F, one district, one factory. Meaning I say what you mean. Now factory no AUC there. Say you say jinama hondi. You get me right. So in ka oba hoa. Say a jinama hondi way. A jina ho yen fine yefi no. Abai otisu de na ye. Because nanka mahama wa jilon say ye di lines be echo more to Burkina Faso instead of 100 megawatt no ye more 200 megawatt. Me na say Burkina Faso for 200 megawatts. Ye engine huska. Yeah. These are the questions. Ebi eko Togo, a family constituency. Mahama yewi and some okoye. In there some so kanya wo Togo ye engine huska.
Why do you think Yanya? Is it because we didn't prioritize?
And what do you think that those are the plans. Those are the plans that Mahama Jatu was said. Oh, say do say ye we here. Gina mahondini ye benya bi atom ama yanya ska. We're seeking the loan. I've forgotten the loan subscribe.
What difference would that have made?
It means the excess capacity almost ye tiano. Inga excess no kran nini ho. Because udibima Togo, udibima Burkina Faso, you are taking money. You get to that. Then you open factories. Then you are opening factories. 1D1F factories, you know. What are they going to use? Is it not current? How many are they operating? They will be telling you everything is on paper. We want it on the community. Mention the community. Let us go and see the current they are using. Because my district, I always saw signboard. I didn't get any factory. Later they will tell you that it is private led. Meanwhile, you make it a national policy. It was about the recklessness. We must admit, if we don't admit, say it is a recklessness, that recklessness has gone as far as taking individual people's money, of which they are suffering today. People cannot buy drugs because the prices of drugs have skyrocketed in a mess economy. That is where we are. So if he's telling us he's coming to 10 things, I am not against.
With
but
your
we must
support.
look at
With our support.
what support? I am unemployed. So I mean the bank and I'm in Bambra dia. Meet me.
If you say at say cow dear on to no boat, no on trade and kakaka.
If you stand on the platform to campaign, say NDC government on their contractors in car, then it means you are aware that there is a debt there. Why do you come and starve them upon taking all this money without paying them? Why? These are the same people. Why? You use the money to paint the bridges. And go Akwaje, Ukotoma. Now they are painting them out. Useless contracts are sucking your money. Go and see. Then you ask yourself, say, Nipanumo Matanasi, I join. Say, Yanko, you are doing. What is the economic impact for that?
Yeah, they're saying, yes, when they're saying on side drawing now.
They will tell us.
Free organization, you know.
They will tell us. It was one two from I said, Nanaba na Yema no contract. Sanamati. Me Daniel Kusashama Sanamati. It is a obi ya di mo free cry. You must look at the impact of the free
company.
Dia na ye be ya emuna ye nkoda ninkonja. You can tell the
how does that become the reason why we have not paid contractors?
I said when you undertake useless projects,
I free contract.
When the catch us say free. Do you have the facts?
How much?
No, do you have the facts?
How much?
What
is the contract? What is the contract something saying?
Me see, who tells you it is free?
So who tell me how much?
I said every person where a government spend that we don't do economic and financial impact analysis to see how it inures to the nation's benefit, is part of the recklessness for which we are suffering today. That is what I'm telling you.
Unless Obetimi actually says,
what about the dams? 1D1F.
You see, you are not even done with the first one.
No, wait.
You are not even done with the first one. Also, what's the second one?
The policies that are reckless, let me mention
You
them
are telling us why the recklessness, now explaining. One of them, one example I was citing here, artwork or my no bridge and I say how much did that cost us? I think I know a bit to me I make it up for and I bet to me at recklessness.
I think that is the work of a journalist. Maybe
I might be almost say free. No. Me say almost say free, but what information for free can supply.
So be the chair there free as a president. It is because the person is giving it to the nation. You must have that competence and look at your economy and say, oh, nanka musimu be say, but senkai biamu di bema mi we say, ye beba mu abasu the same way. It is the same economy.
No reference to this artwork.
Yes, that is what I'm telling you. That when somebody is coming to tell you that you are coming, what sense does it make for you to be painting bridges? economically in this nation.
So how does that affect? How does that become a reason why we have not paid
people who are sitting down there could not take a decision that you move this development to this area that will benefit the poor of the society. That is what it affects. The thinking is the effect. The thinking, you have the right. Obiso bechawadia. Oh, mi womango dada. Inti se uanka fabremi. That is thinking. That is thinking. So you don't just say because the person. That is why we are.
He's a painter. What problem do we have? Only source permission to use the space. That's all.
Is the only contractors problem we have? We don't. Even NABCO people were sacked with that money. Is it not a problem? Is it not a problem? I said the thinking of the people on the stool has brought us this situation, difficult one. So I am giving you the what? The policies that did not inure to the nation's benefit, for which we are suffering. In this second, Ofori Atta,
thinking has always been a problem as a country. Thinking has been a problem
of a human race. So when you are thinking, you must think well and add people to help you.
Right.
Of a human race, not as a country. That is why some people can sit down and think well.
Okay, all kind power there was a moment nanka pese o kan bibi. O ka se na o ka se
what the rebata no where is issues be because
no time na so say
may you see just 2 minutes. How many minutes now between the man?
Adi ba ko a mini honorable to when you speak and I don't rebut you. We see your time for rebuttal. Inti my close no more rebuttal. Let us use our time. It is not rebuttal time.
Unfortunately, time
as inti my share time na kan my na obia emfan kan here
no but sir necessarily a rebuttal. We are okan be factually and you're correct.
And I'm correct.
Now my your friend say
maybe the choice of word I use as rebuttal I don't know I'm a problem because when him say or a chartered marketer from Oxford. One of the finest, Harvard, sorry. One of the finest.
I'm not a chartered marketer.
Okay.
I am nearing there, but I'm a public policy implementer executive. From Harvard.
You can see who's a marketing at course we are. I'm out for young
public sector implementing
marketing
fellow.
Yeah. Marketing, yeah.
That's it.
Program be a man for young actually. Ghana, you can nip on my marketing program. Is one of them. You see, what time of Korea? What time of Korea? The way in America. Listen. What time of Korea? The way in America. I've been in Parliament for 8 consecutive years for this man. So you actually pa on my marketing. And you are actually Ghana hapa. Say. What can be pana? Okay, because program be a marketing.
0200 Okay. Number. Me patrol. Me fa number into that.
I don't know.
Number ne yedi obetimi afre 0246 46 1227 0246 46 1227 0246 46 12 and a good screen also.
Or a very good it is said will be a painter. No catch you some person me advertise me work. Into me sraw. Which space here wa hey? Me person what the mame na me painting na man for twama. We me artwork no. Onga ba na my bi ama. Na catch you see. There be sika na orokwa kwesa paint work me the school feeding for ka. If the farmer na me fan go to school feeding. Me can say you can pardon me. But not this man. We can pardon him for that. We can pardon you for that. We cannot.
You can talk of orange.
How can debt? One will say okay $7 billion.
Man, buy one man. So buy.
On money for pato.
Buy boko there.
Anyame adu na ho ti say.
Arada dom hu ye te say ashaman zenu for na.
Ya da se ye zenu for se nyame adu ye hu ye. Ya kwan ni ade na enye. Na de mi wo fa ona bo ashaya mpa wa yelet. Ana wa ma ona bo ite aye propaganda na ni propaganda ina tembia mi ni kuno. Maka che ni se onu nkasa ni nkrofo e wa anye nso anu. ọmọ yẹ ọmọ adwene sọ ọmọ bá ọmọ bẹ tú abẹ tia mi mi mpẹ sọ ọbẹ kọ akọ ṣe é ṣá wọ mi wọ fa nono mi pẹ náà sẹ paa bàtà ẹsẹ èfutu a mi di ma ni nyina wọn fa papa tẹdi edwuma papa tẹdi yẹ wọ ọ no 4 years pẹ a man ni ba yẹ edwuma papa yẹ ni wà yẹ nso ano wọ́n ba yẹ pọ almost 3 term baki tuwa bi yẹ ni wà wọ́n ti mi ayẹ nti papa no di ọbẹ kọ so àtìná yẹ nso ano akonnwa no sáà bon o ṣe ti si àpèbí àwọn ọdún ní àtìlá fún sẹ ọmọ tẹ́lẹ̀ àká àtẹ̀tì nìyà yẹ ọmọ ayẹ yí ọmọ efiri àgùrọ̀ ni mu nti 2024 deɛ wọ́n àná ọ̀nà bọ̀ àyẹ̀fẹ́ wọ́n àná náà ọbẹ̀ tẹ̀lé studio ha ẹ̀dífẹ́ndì bá omi ẹsẹ̀ ẹ̀yẹ digital man ọ̀yẹ economic wizard ẹ̀nẹ́ wọ́n kata wọ́n ká wọn ni mu asẹ̀m o 2024 yẹ bẹ́ sọ mu ndúmọ̀ náà yẹ di ebuwa mu fọ ẹ̀mbílẹ̀ àná john dama pàtó wọ́n ni mu sẹ́ transporters a mi tutọ́ máa mi mbà ọdí kó school pàtó ti kyerẹ́ wọ́n ni mu sẹ́ mi bẹ́ẹ̀ fie ọkọ̀ yẹ wọ́n dúró wà má tọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ fie ọ̀tá kọ ọmọ sá di different wèyí abàtà mi sá tutọ́ máa kọ̀lá ni mbra nti mu firi ẹ̀kyẹ̀kyẹ̀ a mu di ba yẹ mu bàtà mu di bẹ̀ buwa yẹ nànà mu bàtà mu di bẹ̀ di àbúrò nyàmú ká mu.
Yo, number no nego 0246461227. Honorable, what's I'm going to me and cover to me squeezing in, but we'll go on, man. So, hello.
Hello, Ato.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You're from Mensa Kamasa, Mikasa Fins, Amad Regini.
Mensa, it's you.
Michia on a matchia, me brapen and this, you know. No matter how you pay, media, I use one of the honor me free, more room which when you're the Emma. Now, obey 12 years in Yanano. A quine in Yama, I say, you know. When to me, I am in a bankayano. Now, me kakano for us, a Ofori Atta Asem Kakra. Is it? Can Ofori Atta no man penny a kufado, any ambiti about Yankasa or your mom to say Cophobia. Or my home man, Pama, Diego Masu. Anything beer can Ofori Atta. Ever babontin say, or the baby baby, not as of a boy or commune. And see, or man penny a kufado, say I can say can Ofori Atta and your mind, a share here, fitty da Ghana for and then. Unkofo sika wajije nyina nti osan be den o se de Ghana kon o san be wiye bi mu na me de me sre Ghana for se ni da so ho ye ni da so nyina e John Germany Mahama e na oban san ma adwaji a ye wo selom a obaji eye san ma adwaji efi eye nkoasoma no don pre ni MPP bi akom na wo kwa ye nso anu nso ye nua na ya tedi ye se aye nso anu for se abrante na djuma wo bo aye nso anu na so ni papa ye nya.
That's Odo Adventure by. Also, teddy.
Na you sorry for so na no be ko you are a chance Saturday. No okonkro fu kasi nyina ko wo fufu mo campaign card. We be say when say akwa no wo fufu no when we say honorable ye hu no.
Hello, Pato.
Yes, sir. Good, yeah, Chief.
Over in Woichewa, in Fangosi. Animake Manga Abripa Central, Police Station Executive, Honorable Jefferson Kwame Nasaki. The Central Vision come out from Shikama, Jefferson Kwame Nasaki, nearby new party in a parliament. We won't damage. Animake NDC Biakashi. In patient now scanning government can harm. I'm a time 72 months. I'm a pay tier 2 a harm over 4 billion. President Kufoba ni papi over 2 billion ni kaya ni President Kufoba. So eka bi na kai. Anu kwa like say ame hani Ghana employment over 1.2 billion annually. The government pure. Power producers say they can quality. IMF country director ever you. Akebenu na metona me contract no yan Ghana bi he fiam. IMF mi bi no kwa akashi. Covid is can ke yan government ke bomo de ke tumi ojuba ma. If I feel like fun, no meaning in this year, you won't qualify. A case and I am power here, Togo, Burkina Faso. I'm a here because I'm a yako. No meaning the general to America, no about power 100 come. You want to scan about economy. I'm a young good to so they have to keep quiet. No look at Benham after I'm a Ghana be. Ghana be and Ghana for Shikame. I'm a get Bejano to Calibia Booma. I'm a low mask. I'm a Kutukuru. MPP ke bejano to ba swesi ni ma.
That's the chief.
Togo Burkina Faso e can't say be say debt Na okanam say we have they
Ure fi men go fast and from ya.
they do her because President Kufuor after HIPIC exiting Ojayen 26% to GDP.
26% to GDP. Ababa. Odini fa kwa free.
Ato.
Amolo. Common sense. Kache me ban se me chiano.
Obeti. Pato. Maminchia we wabaja from you know. Onaba Shiamani, Onaba IP. Na ododo diosu. NDC ebietuma onabo ni lai. Oko dudu omunkai na muntu abanaman. Pato, media mistake NPP for the year ayesu anu mi say ombe mo dia contest onaba IP. If not for nothing, say party na ye ready. Say the ombe match the matcha. And some onaba IP nko on the push. But difference 200 to 300 now. You be winning, you be extending. Independent candidate never pull your vote. And the offensive is true. Sa vote never back.
Also, no independent in the vote.
Debbie, say on the young pen on unti, and the command in Tanka eba ho. On the offensive is true. Now, Pato, well, see, I'm the more the common sense nebebu. Now, catch you say you will see na yenko IMF ye disika ni nyafu ye fu play ye tu ye fu ayenti be ye ko IMF pe na fe ye hu ye yusu common sense edi bu o man on peso be ti sa asem nasi we a simple common sense logic who come name ye common law na update na ye ko IMF say we ti play sensem ni bi what he say ye party say because of akodi law na Adenti ne se obroni ni bedi usu anase udu usa kwoshe ne numpena se du yusu common sense di bu oman. We ye simple ye wunchire ni nani ye sikana yanse su yusu ye. We nya fe de beti na ha hwe ene feed school feed kwa ye ye tu fi 1 cedi akọ 1 cedi 20%. 1 cedi 20% ye di nie bia ni ene. Nkosu akọ ye tom na hi. Ene me ni ukasa this week no kola ye ko school back o. Meeting na say I am a fair review free SHS. She can na ye di na ye timi nye bi top the free SHS we kwa enye papa bi musa be review ye ti atwam. Patoni nya me aduma.
Okay. 26% debt GDP from 26%
from 2009. Exit in 2017. Now what they are called 56%. We 26, if 56 man, we giant debt to GDP ratio of 30%. MPP by 56%. As we speak, is about 96%. 96 no kwa can. Eya institutional debt.
Last scholar na ufa na yemfa sorry. Man champion na last scholar.
Pato.
Man champion.
Yes, ube worry na bo bra preku. MPP for the oman bo bra. Media team bia meka nkani no kasa no enye ne kekpan choma me ne kekpan choma me ne hian kasa papa muti e wo original TV ho the whole world omo hwɛ mu eno na ye hwehwɛ enye obi obeka ne kekpan choma ne hian pato me see say wunam ne say NPP ni kyan wa hwɛso ansana wa giso wa mo no the papa do you know when you say Chinese are taking over our electricity, our harbors, and then our airport because of the recklessness borrowing because of this NPP government. But to put your research is here na kachelo. We dey have them bia me ko.
Do I know say mention do I know say Chinese for taking over yeah.
I'm telling you, but to me see your research is here and papa you research is na kachelo.
Ya oni mu dis ankomo na. Say ya di tobo.
Ha bo. Maybe official habo. Tem bia me ko me ba me official net wo. Ye termina ye. But to miss me ndada o. Ke udi opa ma ki so today's date. Right. Today's date today. Say bi. Call e bia kan. Your friend me pimpona. Pepem. So wo mo ka chen so mo ko IMF bio. Ana o ma ko. Me boa. Yet discussion national committee. Sincerely, Chinese are taking over. You say because kind of vision of mobile, the contract is 3 years, and after the 6 years of which so Chinese are taking over where our revenue is coming from. So that to me, I get you more content and them. They will increase electricity, they will increase water, everything, they will increase it. But to me, see, and say, see, I'm not catching a son of our call. I think before no one was there, no one was papa. Embrace your moon. You better pressing first, no. You better pressing first. Cry. And young buyer, it is me catch the whole Ghana. So, we will see me there. So, 2 cities that were, and that's the first we did 2 cities at the 1 city.
But sadly, na me say IMF me person me go to the right document. Yes, say entimi ntua ye ka ebia ye ka bi no ye de ye Chinese can be no say entimi ntua we risk losing your energy we say to your friend saying
it's a collateral.
So
we are bank now.
But people should not make it look as if say it is happening now.
No.
Oh,
can I the IMF and government of Ghana and its your debtors nakasa or my suspension.
The fear is that if we are not able to fulfill
all the sovereign guarantee, equity loan now, no one to maintain.
Ghana first
nobody should make it look like it is happening.
It is not happening.
Ghana for musika,
all the sovereign guarantee, equity loan. No one to maintain. International tribunal. International tribunal, the Burma will approve and say, touch this or that. Until mom will so be able to make the baby touch it. American say with other institutional loans. I Coco syndicated.
Not me interested in our analysis from 26 to 56 to